Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. It's Europa League draw time. Now, this can be out all sorts of chaos trying to watch this. So join myself, Jamie, Jack live. We want your views. Who do you want Leicester City to get in the draw? Which places do you fancy going to? Are we going to be allowed to go? I think we are. We want your views. We want your comments. And we want to know which teams you want in the Europa League.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the Fan Zone show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, and Hope Against Cancer. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So yes, welcome to Leicester Fan TV live. I've got the UEFA draw on. It is on UEFA.tv if you want to watch it live, or BT Sports. We want to know the big question. We want to know, who do you want in the draw and why? Put in the comments below and we can get them in there. Gray says, make it good, Phil. Well, Gray, who do you want? Let us know who you want. I'm going to have Jamie and Jack in almost straight away so we can get their views in. Let's have Jamie from the Fox's Arms. Jamie?
We're all going on a European tour, European tour, European tour. Evening, morning, I should say. How the devil are we? Are we good?
Really, really good, Jamie. Let's get Jack involved as well. Let's add him in. Hi, Jack.
Hello.
Can you hear us? All right? We're all watching. This is one of these weird where we'll be live. We're all trying to watch the TV, watch the live streams, listen to them blather on, Jamie, about all sorts of stuff until they get onto the draw. Jamie, come on then. Yes. Which teams would you fancy Leicester getting?
Well, I wouldn't mind having Real Betis because that's another trip to Seville again because that's their second. That's the other team in Seville, which is just over the bridge where we all went 4 years ago. So I fancy going to Real Betis. Maybe a French club like Lyon, maybe a decent day trip out. Did we play? Oh, no, that was Lille we went a few years ago, wasn't it? It wasn't Lyon, was it? I think we played a friendly at Lille. But Lyon in France. The one I want to miss is Galatasaray in Turkey. They're in pot 4. I do not want to go to Turkey. That would be a bit of a nightmare journey for me. Maybe Midtjylland from Norway. That's from Denmark, sorry. That would be a decent shout. That's not too far away for me. So, yeah. So, France, Spain and Denmark for me, I wouldn't mind going to. Phil?
Yeah, there's quite a lot. Isn't Vienna in there as well? And Warsaw is a great place to go, Jamie. Very easy to get to from England, Warsaw is. And very
That's
cheap
just in Birmingham, isn't it?
Oh, the bad jokes start already. They start already. Listen, we want people to get the comments in. We want to know where they want. Stuart is saying, is the draw now? Yes, Stuart.
Yes,
that's why we've gone live.
10,
it is
15
on
minutes.
now. We want nobody's put in yet who they want. I want to know here who they want.
See, we could actually play two teams we played last year, Phil, as well. Braga and Sparta Prague. We could play that. We could actually get both of them in the group.
Yes.
Braga are in pot 1 and Sparta Prague are in pot 3. So we could get them again.
Now, Jamie, here we go. I'm going to ask you this. This is like the blind leading the blind, this question. How the hell does this draw work? There's 4 pots.
Yeah, there's 4
We're
pots.
In pot 2.
With eight teams in each pot.
They pull a team out of each pot?
Yeah, they start with pot 1. So say if they draw Lyon out in pot 1, then they'll draw a group out. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or H, because there's 8 groups. 8 groups of 4. So say if Lyon...
So is pot 1 the seeded teams? Are they the best 8?
Well, it's to do with the coefficient. However they work the coefficient out, I do not know.
Okay. It's probably based on how you've done in Europe over the last 5 years, isn't it?
I think so, yes. I think so. So you can't be drawn against a team from your own country in the group stages. So we can't get West Ham. And we can't get Spurs as well. Oh, no, Spurs are in the Conference League, isn't they? Yeah, of course we can't get Spurs. So who put Celtic and Rangers up then? They're actually in pot 2 with us, so we can't get them. Macca, we can't get them either because they're in the same pot.
I'd quite like to have played either Celtic or Rangers. It would have been an interesting one, wouldn't it?
Is that really a European tour, though, Phil? Going to Celtic or Rangers? You want to go abroad, don't you, really?
Well, yes, I guess so. Although I wouldn't mind going to play one of those two. It's a different country, Jamie, still.
Well, you don't need your passport, though, do you, to go to Scotland? Or do you nowadays?
Not yet.
Yeah. You never go.
Mike Rook says, ask Jamie to pronounce every single option before he makes his prediction. He just wants to hear you say some names.
Well, I've just done Midtjylland. That's a pretty decent one. Galatasaray, Legia Warszawa. They are. Sturm Graz. So Antwerp. So it's not too bad, is it?
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Red Star Belgrade. That's the English pronunciation of it. I can't do the Well, it's not Yugoslavia, is it? The Serbia pronunciation of it.
No, we've played them previously quite a few times, haven't we? So
yes. At least we're not going to get Atletico Madrid, because we always seem to get Atletico Madrid in Europe football, don't we?
Well, they're a bit better than that now, aren't they? They're a bit better. Again, like you say, lots of the Spanish teams that are in it. Real Sociedad, Real Betis.
I think that's the only two Spanish teams in there, I think, just looking at this.
Yeah, Reese is saying Celtic, possible Brendan Rodgers reunion. It can't happen, Reese, according to Jamie. It
could happen in the later rounds, but not in the group stages. Because Celtic are in the same pot, so we can't do it.
Dave, the draw's on now, mate. That's why we've gone live. We're watching BT it. Sport. You can watch it. BT Sport, it's on UEFA.tv. So click in there. There's a lot of preamble. So that's why me and Jamie are flanneling around talking about which teams you want to play. Listen, Jamie, two teams I'd like us to, one of them, Lazio.
Yeah, Rome. Well, that'd be a nice trip, wouldn't it?
That would be nice. Lazio in Rome. Or
I can get there direct, actually.
Or Napoli, although Napoli is a bit of a funny old city.
Isn't that the one that Diego Maradona used to play for?
Yes,
Napoli.
Indeed.
Yes, he did, didn't he?
Napoli, yeah. So Napoli would be a good one. Again, easy to fly to, as is Rome, obviously, with Lazio. So that's one of the Italian ones. PSV Eindhoven, maybe.
They're in our group. They're in our pot, Phil. They're in our pots.
Thank you for that, Jamie. We can't get them then.
In our pots, these are the teams that we cannot get. We've got Celtic, Eintracht Frankfurt, Red Star Belgrade, Rangers, Lokomotiv Moskva, Genk, and PSV. They're in our pots, so we cannot play any of them other 7 teams.
Just put all the pots out there in a comment so people can see. Come on, pick. We want people to tell us who they want us to get in the draw, which is going to happen quite shortly. Coefficients you were talking about. God knows how they work it out, but Lyon have got the top score with 76. This is like top trumps, Jamie.
Yes, it is.
Napoli are on 74. With Bayer Leverkusen, another good one in Germany, maybe to play.
Mm-hmm. Decent team. Dinamo Zagreb.
Leicester are down there with 32 points in the coefficient.
That's not bad for 2 seasons, considering Lyon have been in it for God knows how many years in Europe, and they're only on 76. So we've not done too bad.
Yeah, absolutely. Keep getting your comments in. Keep letting us know which teams you'd like us to draw and why. And don't forget, you can be watching the draw live on BT, or we'll keep you up to date as it goes.
Franco just said, nice trip to Monaco.
Yes, I've been to Monaco before, Jamie. It is rather nice.
Is that where you lost all your money at the casino?
Yeah, well, yeah, 10 quid. No, you have to have mega money to go in those casinos.
Yeah, yes, just a bit.
But it's lovely. You can fly into Nice. It's only about 20 minutes down the road. So Monaco would be nice. Rye says, how about Monaco, Real Betis, Royal Antwerp? Come on then, where's Royal Antwerp? That's Holland as well, isn't it? Yeah.
That's where Richie Delat plays now again, isn't it?
Is it?
I think Richie Delat plays for them. I'm sure he does.
Last I heard, he was in Australia. So is he?
He moved back a year or so ago. I'm sure it's Royal Antwerp. I'm sure someone can answer me that. Someone's bound to be able to know that.
Now, listen, I'll put the link out there if people want to come in and give us their views. So I'll put it out there. Click on the link. Come in, have a chat with us, because we are literally got no plan for this show. Jack, are you ready to come in? There's Jack. Come on then, Jack. Where would you like to go on tour?
Take anybody, innit? If you want to win it, you got to beat what's on offer, aren't you?
Where would you like to go?
I take Lazio.
Yeah, I'd like Lazio.
They're obviously Rome. Napoli are there as well, aren't they? They share the same stadium, so you'd be going to the same stadium, really.
And Roma aren't in this, are they, Jack?
No. They're in the conference, aren't they?
Yeah. So Lazio, yeah.
You can't have Spurs either, so shame on that.
I've already cut that joke, Jack.
Have you? That's a shame.
Yeah, go on then. Lazio, that'd be one for you. Where else?
Marseille, Lyon, France. I'd like a trip to France because Paris is not far either, is it? So I guess you can do two in one basket, can't you?
I think Lyon. Now, listen, my geography is not amazing, but Lyon and Marseille are quite a long way down, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
And
they're not close.
Monaco's obviously on the Riviera. So,
but remember, you can only get one of them because they won't be in the same group. You can't play the same country. So Lyon and Marseille would not be able to play in the same group. So
Jamie, I'm just going to pull you up. Where's Royal Antwerp?
Belgium. I've just seen it.
Yeah, I've just double checked because you said it was Holland. I'm
Holland.
like,
I know. My geography is as bad as yours, Phil.
Yes, Ben's just saying that it's Belgium. It's Antwerp. Yeah, thank you. And Richie Delat is at Antwerp, says Ian. So well done for that. Lazio and Roma fans can be though, so you need to be careful with any of them Turkish boys, says Ben.
Well, we'll be able to go to Turkey because that's on the red list still, isn't it? So will you be allowed to go?
Well, somebody's put that in the comments earlier. We don't know. I don't think there's a decision yet till next week or so whether they're going to allow fans in at these Europa matches or not. I think they will.
I hope they do because it'll make a bit more of an atmosphere, won't it?
Let's add him. Ross has clicked on the link. He probably should be working, shouldn't you, Ross? But let's add him in. No, it's a day off, is it?
Day off today, so yeah, I'm embracing it.
Go on then, Ross. Where would you like to go?
Anywhere really. I mean, no matter who we get, we're gonna hopefully win the group. Cause me and Jack were talking yesterday when he interrupted me while I was working yesterday, and I would basically, the way it is, if you win the Europa League group stage, you go all go to the last 16 straight away. So obviously they've changed the rules a bit this year. So if you come runners up, you have to play. Basically, you're in like a last 32. But if you win the group stage, you go to the last 16.
Yeah, the second place teams play the Champions League losers that drop down, don't they, in a playoff for their last 8 places. So
now, if you win the group, you just go through effectively to next year. So you play less matches then. 2 less matches. Yeah. So if you come runners up, you get to play Champions League sides, and then
hopefully you beat them.
May I ask why have they done that?
It's because those this Europa Conference probably stuff. I reckon. I reckon so. So, but yeah, that'll be good though. If we win the group, last 16 we got further than last year. That's for sure. If we win the group stage, that's for sure. But nice to have, like as Jamie said, Real Betis and that. Teams we haven't faced before. I know, that Dynamo. What's that team? Zorub or something.
It's not
one of the three last year in the group stage.
Yeah, there's a couple. Jamie, can you just talk me through? I'd like you to talk me through the Danish teams, please.
Midtjylland's one of them.
Very good.
And have the Danish got any more? Oh, Brøndby.
Brøndby. Yeah.
Were you expecting me to fall up on slip up on them too?
I was, yes. You did very well. So, what do you think, Jamie? Do you think fans will be allowed to go to away matches?
Well, they're allowed to go on holiday if they've got jabbed and stuff like that, and there's full houses in stadiums now. So, yeah, I think you've still got another few more weeks, haven't you? I think it's another 4 more weeks before the start. So we should be able to travel by then a bit more freely, hopefully. If you want to come on holiday, you can. That'd be brilliant if you want to come on holiday. But yeah, as football-wise, I think should be allowed at least some fans in there, I would have thought. People will make the trip anyway, won't they? The people will get on the flight and go. And
we can't get any English or British teams, can we?
No.
Okay. Right, just making sure.
I guess we could have got the Scottish teams if they weren't put in our pot.
Yes.
How did they work out who's in what pot is my next question.
On the coefficients that you just went through a few minutes ago.
How many points you've got over the last
top 8, and then the next 8.
I've got you.
So if they'd have left the UK 7 years ago when they did their independence thing, we could have got them today. Could have got them in the pot then.
Might have. That's too political for this kind of show, Ross.
Peter says he'd like one of the Spanish teams so we could have a week away.
Well, all stop at Jamie's.
I'm on an island.
The two Spanish teams
your island then.
is Real Betis, which is, you say, Seville,
Yeah.
and Real Sociedad.
I'm not sure where they are, Real Sociedad. Somebody might have to help me on that one.
Come on,
Look,
somebody.
to Google map it from your place, Jamie. I'll Google map it.
Find out where it is. There's no need to Google. You can't get it from mine because you need to get on a boat or a plane, pal. So it's not worth it.
No, I'm on about from your place, Fox's Arms, to where the ground Real Sociedad is.
It's in the city of San Sebastian, Jamie.
San Sebastian.
Which is in the Basque country.
Oh,
so
that's near
Basque
Barcelona
country is
then.
Barcelona up north, isn't it?
The Fox's Arms, Carretera Durati Alcudia. There we go.
He nearly said out. Ross, mute yourself while you're talking to yourself.
Sorry. Yeah, I said it wrong.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you said Al Qaeda then, nearly.
Fox's Arms in Al Qaeda. Good grief. Yeah, we're all coming out to see you there, Jamie.
Yeah, no one's going there at the minute, are they? That's for certain.
Real Sociedad is a 13-hour. It's over. Bloody hell.
Yes,
an hour and 25 flight.
If you're watching the Europa League draw, one of the guys looks like a cross between Claudio Ranieri and Philip
We had this last time, didn't we? Can't you remember last time?
Who is he? Yeah. Looks like Philip Schofield's love child with Claudio Ranieri.
That's Ranieri. That's 100% Ranieri.
Andrew says it's in the north of Spain. Thank you for that, Andrew. Getting in there. Ben saying, have you got new sponsors for the Fox's Arms?
It could be. I hope not. Not Ross. Them anyway, that's for certain.
Listen, so they're starting to...
Napoli.
We've been going 20 minutes. And they've not
I'm not going Napoli.
They're just explaining how the draw works now, Phil.
Yeah, which doesn't make any sense.
I'm going it on here, so doing both. So you've got
orange and green pots. Oh, that's the conference. Sorry.
God, look at the teams though. You've got some cracking teams in this though. You know, Napoli, Lazio, Leverkusen.
I think the Europa League, Ross, is a bit of a mix now. There's a mix where there's perhaps 6 to 10 teams who bobble between the Champions League and the Europa League, and I'm not including
Sevilla,
us really
baby, isn't it? Sevilla's baby is the Europa League.
But then there is definitely perhaps 10 teams in this who really are not a very great quality. Although perhaps with the Conference League thing that they've done, it improves the overall. It certainly makes the Europa League look better, wouldn't you say, Jamie? Now
it does. It cuts it down. Cuts some of the. I don't know what you call it. The lower league, lower level.
The Conference League first, then, or the Europa League draw?
They're doing ours first. The Conference League. That Conference League makes like you say, the Europa League a lot better standard with only 32 teams. Yeah.
Right. Well, let's have a prediction then. What letter group do you reckon we'll be in?
D.
You're going with B?
D. D for Delta.
Oh, D for Delta. What about you, Jack?
I'm going to go Group E.
You go with what about you, Felipe?
I'm laughing because my brother's just put in here. He wants to know what he's having for lunch. I feel the same. I'm starving as well. I'm going to go. I'm going to go.
11 there. And you think
already. I'm also laughing because I'm watching the UEFA draw thing, and it absolutely makes no sense. All this gobbledygook.
No, it doesn't. I'm just waiting for them to start picking balls out.
Are you watching it on BT Sport?
I watch it on UEFA.com, but I often on Twitter have a little chit chat and with Forest fans who love to tell us that they're still a great local team. And I look back at the Europa matches as they used to be, and it used to be like the FA Cup. You literally just pick names out of a hat. And I always feel like with these draws now, it's such a fudge. Why they have to do it like this? Why are teams seeded? Because that just helps them. It's all, and then you can't have that team. Why can't we just have an FA Cup style draw?
Yeah.
Won't have anybody. That'd be sick. That'd be pretty good though.
I do not understand it. Well, I get it. It's to keep the better teams doing better, isn't it?
Well, have you seen Champions League draws? Have you seen Man City PSG's group? That's insane, that.
Who's
Man
in
City,
that group then?
Man City, PSG, Leipzig, and I forgot the other one. But yeah, the others, you've got AC Milan and stuff.
There we go. He's jiggling his balls around in the bowl.
Oh, you must be ahead of me. I'm watching on BT Sport Facebook page, and the comments are absolutely insane. It's so insane.
Pot 1 coming out now.
I'm watching it on YouTube.
So pot 1.
Locke says he wants to sing Group A.
Group A. So I'm gonna watch it.
Lyon has come out. The first name of the hat's Lyon.
Lyon. Oh,
Phil, how far are you ahead?
So they're just deciding what. Oh, Lyon going to Group A.
right. Okay.
Oh, I'm watching Olympia. Yeah,
I'm watching
Leon,
Ranieri talk.
I'm watching
Olympic Lyon.
That's bad.
They give out the proper names here.
Jamie's ahead.
The next one out of the hat is Monaco.
Oh. Spoiler.
We're behind.
It's like Paul Heyman. Spoiler alert.
I tell you what. I wonder who's coming out this ball. It's Monaco.
Monaco,
Jamie. Monaco.
Is it?
What are you watching on proper TV, Felipe?
No, I am.
He is. I'm not.
The next one out of the hat for Group C is Napoli.
I'm still
Napoli. I'll tell you what, Lyon and Napoli. Whew.
They're in different groups, Ross.
Different groups. Sorry, my apologies.
Ross, turn your TV off and let me just tell you what's happening. That might be easy.
I'll turn mine off then.
You just enjoy me waffling on.
Why you do the thing when you go?
Olympiacos going to Group D.
Jamie, where's enunciations?
There's other people here watching it, and they're even behind me. So I'm shouting it out. I'm spoiling it for them. Jamie's spoiling it for me.
It feels like
and Ross doesn't know what's going on.
No, just Olympiacos have gone into Group D. So if Leicester go into Group D, like I said, we've got Olympiacos.
Trip to Greece. We'll take 20 quid over there. We'll be richer than them.
Daz, no, we've not been pulled
I missed
out
that
yet.
one. I've missed the net. Oh, Lazio going to Group E.
Don't worry, Jamie. I'll tell you in about 2 minutes what just happened. It was Lazio.
Lazio back inside to her.
FC Braga. Next one out the hat.
We're about 30 seconds behind.
Can you pause yours for 30 seconds, Jamie?
No, I can't.
Jamie, go on.
No, I can't. Braga going to Group F.
He wants to spoil it for all of us.
I'm not spoiling it for anybody.
You're spoiling it. We're behind.
On his cream sofa there. All right.
Stop jumping him in the minute.
Go on, Jay.
Bayer Leverkusen going to Group G. So these are the top seeds. So there's one left. If they've done this wrong, they've got to do it all again.
Oh, not like it's Champions.
They've only got one ball.
They can't have got it wrong, Jamie.
Dinamo.
Kiev.
Yeah.
Or Dinamo or Dynamo? Is it
Dynamo?
Dynamo?
Sorry. Right, Loughborough
Dynamo. Right.
They've done well.
Loughborough or Shepshed Dynamo are in the draw.
They've done ever so well. So that's all the group. That's the group pot 1 drawn so far.
Daniel, Leicester and West Ham cannot be in the same group.
No.
That's one thing we do know. That can't happen. Right, now we've got the first teams.
I'll go with Seabat.
Oh, Jamie, put that. He's got pants on. He's got no trousers on.
Dynamo.
Oh, here we go. This is it.
Now what do they do, Jamie?
They're drawing out pot 2 now.
That's our pot.
Yeah,
come on then, lads. Pot 1's been drawn. Who do we want? Who do we actually want?
The first one drawn out is Rangers.
Oh.
So who are they going to?
In it as well, aren't they?
Oh, Rangers go straight into Group A with
Group A. I asked you.
So Rangers have got to travel to Lyon.
I went with C, by the way.
Zvezda. Are they Croatian side or Czech Republic?
You know the guy with the glasses on? He looks like Chris Eubank.
He's an ex-player.
He looks like him from the Chase.
Is he? He's an ex-player. Who is he?
Chris Eubank, is that a former boxer?
No.
There's the destroyer off the Chase.
PSV is the next one out of the hat.
They're from pot 3.
They're pot 2.
Ross, it's a bold egg David.
Their pot. Are they? Do they do that, Jamie? They're going all the way through pot 2 then next.
Yeah, they're doing pot 2 now, so we could be drawn out in this one. So PSV have gone into Group B.
Well, you'll know when Leicester comes out. He'll be like doing.
He's going to ruin it.
I know.
Why am I ruining it for everybody? I'm not ruining it for anybody.
You keep going, Jamie. Richard says, absolute stitches listening to us. Loose men. Yeah, forget loose men.
So number 2 with PSV.
Oh, we go into got Napoli. We're going to Group C.
Oh yes.
Let's put that in there.
Let's go to Pompeii, innit?
So
2 seconds. Hold on a minute.
Oh, he's off.
78. Next one.
A trip to Pompeii, Ross.
I said Napoli. I said Napoli would be a good one.
Chris Eubanks is pulling it out now.
Lokomotiv Moskva.
of Pisa in Napoli as well.
What's that?
The Leaning Tower, is that in Napoli?
Lokomotiv Moskva going to Group E.
Well, Jamie, Jack's just said, is the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Napoli? He's just said that live.
I think the answer's in the question.
Jack,
oh, yeah.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Of
Leaning
Pisa.
Tower, whatever it is.
Eintracht Frankfurt going to
What is it
Group...
like?
What group are we in? A? Sorry, B. I can't.
No, we're in Group C. We're in Group C.
Oh, I predicted C before it came out. Yeah.
Hey, mate.
Napoli though, they've got that cooler barley. So.
You wanted to go to Napoli, didn't you, Phil?
Yeah, Napoli's great. It's there's flights straight into Naples. Naples is a big old city. It's a funny city. It's
it's lovely.
There's some really nice bits, but there's also some quite.
The guy next to Chris Eubank, it's like Chris Eubank.
Red Star Belgrade.
Oh, I remember playing them back in 2000.
Footballer that used to play for Seville under Emery.
Villarreal at Champions League.
Red Star Belgrade are in Group F with Braga.
Oh, God.
Leicester versus mate.
You might remember Felipe and Jay when we played Red Star Belgrade.
Let's go on.
Back in 2000.
I'm going to go there. I think Napoli away.
Yeah.
Depends if you can go.
It'd be a good one.
Yeah,
obviously,
Celtic. Who are Celtic going to get knocked out by?
The one that's the Celtic reserves. I remember.
Celtic are with by Leverkusen in Group G.
They're still one.
They've got so both Rangers. Where did they have to go to? I can't remember where they have to go to.
Zvezda.
So we've Leicester have been drawn in the same Group C as Napoli. So we want your views and comments on that so far. So it's a decent draw. They're a good side, but get your views and get your comments in. Let us know what you think to that.
Ross has just said it's a tougher draw than it was already, isn't it?
Even before the next two teams come along, it's still with Napoli. They've got one of the best home records in European football. When they're in Champions League, I don't think they've ever lost at home. If I'm lost one or two, they've got cracking players.
We'll sort that one out
until Leicester come along, Ross, and the record.
They've got some cracking players there, like Mertens and that Immobile. Oh no, that's Lazio. Mertens.
Haven't they got Insignia?
Yes, Insigne. Yes.
Oh God.
And also Koulibaly at centre back. He's a tanker.
Right, here we go then. Let's see what happens. He's just mixing his balls up in the bowl.
What, Ranieri?
No, the other bloke.
Do you know, Jack? You'll know this. Do you know the woman presenter?
Yeah, it looks like Stephanie.
Oh, I was just about to say that.
And Marseille out. Why do you always have to go to wrestling for, Ross?
No, I said to Jack, I said, also you won't know. I said to Jack, he looks like a woman wrestler.
Marseille are with Lazio and
Leicester get Ludogorets
in Group E.
Ludogorets away.
So Bulgaria is not a bad trip.
So this is now, Jamie. This is who's coming in our group, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. Sparta Prague, Czechoslovakia.
They're in our group.
Not yet. No. They're in Group A.
All right.
Ludogorets.
This is where you went wrong yesterday, Jack, shouting names out for no reason, and Haley got it all wrong.
Don't blame me, blame Haley. It's too slow.
Go on then, Jamie. This
Next one is Real Sociedad. Come on, let's be in Group C.
Oh, here we go. We'll find out from James.
Oh, no, they've got in Group B.
Oh.
We're Group C, are we? Yeah.
Yeah, they've got in Group B with Eindhoven and Monaco.
Jamie, don't we just get the next one out?
Is Real Betis in it, Jamie, still?
It depends on who's in that group already, Phil.
Real Betis away.
It's such a fun.
They can't, for example, at Felipe, they can't have two Spanish teams in one.
Yeah.
Right.
Spartak Moscow. Let's not be in Group C.
Oh, let's not have them.
No, no, it is.
Is it Moscow?
Is it?
Moscow.
So we've got Spartak Moscow with us
Russia.
and Napoli.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm not
How
going
did you update that quick, Phil?
Have I? I don't know if I've spelt their name right.
It's close enough.
Spartak Mosk. Yeah.
Sparta.
It's not Fenerbahçe. At least we haven't got to go to Fenerbahçe in Turkey. That would have been
No.
Oh, God, no.
That's a tough one. Jamie, that's a tough one going to Moscow. It's a long way to go. It's quite culturally, it'd be quite exciting. There won't be many Leicester fans get out there.
It'd be cold.
Incredibly.
If you like drinking
cold,
vodka, you'll be all right.
cold and expensive.
Ross will send you.
Pardon?
We'll
send me.
you to Russia.
Here's Ludogorets. Here's your Ludogorets, Jack.
What?
Ludogorets from Bulgaria. They've gone into Group F
Stuart,
with Braga and Red Star Belgrade.
Stuart's just put here, and he's right. A Thursday night in Russia absolutely is going to be tricky. With coming back,
you're going to have a shot of vodka down in Russia. I think you'll be dead.
Coming back from Russia on a Friday and then playing in the Premier League on a Sunday it's going to have a big knock-on effect.
Real Betis have just been drawn out in Group G with Celtic and Bayer Leverkusen, so they've got a pretty decent.
Anyone ever been to Russia?
No.
Oh. I wonder what their vodka would taste like.
Vodka.
I don't know what it goes.
What I mean is proper Russian vodka. Like, meaning it, how strong is it?
West Ham have just been drawn out. Where they're in the last group.
The Russian mafia, Ross.
They were with Dynamo Kiev, Genk, and West Ham in Group H.
They've got an easier draw, Jamie. West Ham have got a far easier draw than Leicester.
Genk and Dynamo. They've still got Dynamo Kiev's Russia, though, isn't it? Yes.
Dynamo Kiev.
Well,
Czech Republic, are they?
Czech Republic.
Oh,
strong vodka.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? Dynamo Kiev's in the Czech Republic? Because I'm not sure.
What Locks has put?
I thought Kiev was in there.
It's either Russia or Czech Republic. It's one of them. You have to
Ukraine and
Ukraine. Yeah,
Ukraine.
I think it's Ukraine, isn't it?
It's near enough Russia, isn't it?
Thank goodness people who are watching this know more about football than we do.
Yeah.
We could still have to go to Turkey as well. That's going to be a hell of a journey. If we have to go to Galatasaray still in this pot.
Galatasaray, that'd be a good test.
It'd be cold then when in Russia then.
I'll tell you what a stag do in Russia.
I don't think you would have a stag do in Russia, not in Moscow.
I don't think you come out alive.
Oh, Galatasaray. Where are they going? What group are they going in? Group C. Oh no, they've gone in Group E. So it's not
what are the remaining teams then?
Are we on the final pot now, James?
Yes, we are. Galatasaray, I've got Marseille, Olympic Moskva, and Lazio.
I must admit, I've given up watching the official stuff. I'm just watching Jamie now.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have Royal Antwerp. Is it Antwerp or something?
The Hungarian team, whoever it is. Jamie, pronounce that.
Oh no, Fenev, something or other.
Oh, if only you were doing the draw instead of Eubank here, that'd be sick.
Brøndby from Denmark. Come on, let's go in group. Come on, which group are you going in? Oh, they're going in Group A.
Wonderful Copenhagen.
Yeah, Brøndby, Sparta Prague, Rangers, and Lyon in Group A.
The comments on BT Sport, people put in Celtic want the young boys. That's all right.
Young boys, they're in the Champions League.
Jesus.
I think that's an inside joke. I think.
Go on, Jamie. Who's out next?
Sturm Graz of Austria.
Sturm Graz.
Are they going to be?
That's the one.
No, they're in Group B. They're in Group B.
I'll give up watching it as well. I'm just watching Jamie now.
So that's Monaco, PSV, Sociedad, and Sturm Graz in Group B.
Who's left?
I can't remember, Jack. I'm struggling to remember who's.
I'll tell you what, though, Napoli at home will be interesting. Will be a really good
5 balls left.
Is that Hungarian team still left?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm beginning with
What
H.
Antwerp,
I'll take that.
Belgium, innit? It's not far. You drive. You can drive.
Have Richie Delat.
No,
Midtjylland. This is Midtjylland. Come
I'll
on,
take
please
that.
please be in group. Oh no, they're in group F.
Oh, flipping hell.
from
So
Denmark.
group F is Braga, Red Star Belgrade, Ludogorets, and Midtjylland.
Ooh.
So there's only
So there's
what,
four balls left now. So that Hungarian team that I'm going to love doing that on the watch along.
Karen wants you to talk about Fenerbahçe again.
Fenerbahçe,
Oh, there we go. You can say
Legia
it this time.
Warsaw. So we've got a trip to Birmingham anyway.
Is that
That's
they
the one.
coming
Oh,
out?
that's in ours. That's in ours.
Who's
Warsaw.
that?
Legia Warsaw.
There you go. Well,
Oh,
we
That's
got
the one that
Poland.
Kaputski.
Got
That's who
Warsaw.
Kaputski plays
The
for.
Polish team, yeah.
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 Kaputski, innit?
Kaputski.
Well,
So
I said Warsaw. That'd
You
be a
did
great
as well.
Warsaw.
you did.
I've got two that I wanted.
I said Napoli, so I got
Oh,
one.
Phil.
Yeah, I wanted
That's our
Napoli.
group. then.
That's
I
our
said
group.
one thing.
Who's
It's a
winning the group?
lot tougher than last year. That's for sure. A hell of a lot tougher.
Yes.
That's what
There's no
from SX. I think
There's no easy ride. Royal Antwerp are next, and they
So
go into Group
that's-
D.
That's who we've got. We've got Napoli, Moscow,
That's a decent
Spartak
draw.
Moscow, and Legia Warsaw.
It's a
Uh,
decent draw, but it's a tough draw.
Trips and a long trip. If you think about it, Italy's not far.
Warsaw's all right. But
which
how
one
long
we're
does it-
going to?
how long does it take you to get to Warsaw? 2 hours on Wizz
Warsaw's
Air.
that road, isn't it?
from
From
Luton.
Birmingham. Right.
It's brilliant.
I think
Warsaw's
Italy's 2 hours as well.
Warsaw's a lovely place to go as well, so that's nice.
That's
Yeah.
good then.
Spot. Moscow
It's
on
just
Thursday
Russia,
night.
yeah.
I even think if Locks is still watching, he went to Warsaw not
I
that
think
long
he
ago,
did.
so he
I
could
think he
can
did.
probably, if you're still watching Locks, you could give us a little
Question is,
tour
can
guide
you
as to what
remember
it's
it?
like.
Can you
Yeah,
remember
so
it?
fancy.
He probably can't, because I do remember seeing some of his photos from his trip, and he
Oh
was
God,
definitely
there's no team in the last ball. Oh yes, there is. Don't panic, there is.
Traveling fan.
Rapid Vienna.
Oh, Vienna.
Ian says Warsaw's about 4 hours.
Depends where you live. Depends
It's
where you're
wow.
traveling from.
Ian, it's two hours from Luton, honestly.
Luton.
So on a decent draw, get your thermals out. No, Russia more for your thermals. Poland's not that bad.
Poland. Russia and Poland will both be cold.
Poland
I
would
know
be
Russia's
freezing.
cold. I didn't know about
Poland.
Poland.
Yeah, in October, November, it'd be absolutely.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. Oh, God. Russia, you have to wear about 30 coats.
Well, it normally takes a couple of hours before the fixtures and the actual date of the games come out, don't they? Whether it and
Yeah.
how they work the fixtures out.
So we're going to be on BT Sport every week then for next.
Every Thursday night, yeah.
Very good
on
draw.
Thursday
Then.
night.
A good game.
They're all
Well,
pretty good games to play, isn't they?
I'll book Napoli away. I want to go
I
there.
said one person that's going every week, and that's Gary Lineker.
Yeah.
Because he's going on a tour, isn't he, with Leicester? Don't you call that vodka? Oh, no, more like Locks, more like.
Jamie, how far is Napoli from you?
It's about a 2-hour journey. Hour and a half, 2 hours.
It's straight over the water from you, Jamie, isn't it? Can't you get a
It's still
boat over?
No, not that far. It'll take me
Yeah.
about a day and a half. to get
Jamie on
home.
the boat in his
Just a
submarine.
bit of rowing.
Or Grim up north.
My name's not Steve Redgrave.
But
Andy,
that's
says,
the
listen,
listen, though.
Andy says he's happy with that group. I think it's a nice group. And there's some nice
It's a
places
challenge.
to go, but
It's a
Okay.
strong
it's
group,
quite
isn't it?
it's strong. Yeah,
Would you call it the group of death? Because
No, I
there's
wouldn't say that.
always
No.
one with a group of death which is really tough.
We've got a good enough squad to win them games.
I think the toughest game obviously is going to be Napoli, but I think our home form is going to be key in the Europa League because obviously I think if we can win our home games in the Europa League, obviously we've got 3, haven't we? So 3 and 3. So if we can win 2 of them, get a draw against Napoli or win against Napoli, because like I said, Napoli is the toughest one. They're a cracking
home.
side.
I agree with Ross. At home at the King Power, Napoli is a real glamour tie, isn't it? In a European match, Warsaw and Moscow are interesting, but the Napoli one, the big Italian
They're the best
connection.
team in it, I think,
There's a lot of Italian people live in Leicester,
Yes,
so
there is,
it will be a big day for.
Well, there's a lot of
for that.
Polish and Russian live in
Yeah.
Leicester as well, isn't there? So it's going to be
absolutely.
quite.
It's a home game for them, if you think about it when it comes
Could
to
be.
it.
Could be. So,
When it
Ross,
comes-
what you're saying is win your home games, draw your away games.
I think so, yeah.
I wonder where I've heard that before. Can't see us getting top spot. That's
Ooh. Well, if we do, I hope so, because then we're getting to last 16.
Never
Yeah,
saying, but
Oh, sorry. Go on. It stands corrected in. No, I think Napoli will be interesting. Good.
incorrected.
What?
I will. And it just depends when all the games are, doesn't it? That's the thing. Because when you say end of September, and then there's a 3-week break from the first to the second game, I think.
Yeah, they've got to announce all the dates now. Now, obviously, Leicester fans, season ticket holders, have already had to buy their tickets for the home games. So
Traveling and that.
it's going to be interesting. Dave, hi Dave, hope you're well. Says much tougher group
Kickoffs are going to be strange, aren't they?
than last year.
No, they won't. Because the away game, the Russia and the Poland games will be
6 o'clock, something like that.
Our time, sorry, your time, and then the home games will be at 8 o'clock.
Right, okay.
We won't have a home game because of traffic, and police don't allow that in England.
No, yes, because obviously Italy are like an hour ahead, aren't they? About England in general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's not that though. It's the Italy game. The Italy Napoli game will probably be at a normal kickoff, but in England they don't allow 6 o'clock kickoffs in midweek.
Right, okay. And the good thing about this, do you know what? I'm glad we're in Europa League again this year because it'd be nice all the fans who are going to be here this time. Because obviously when we played last time, it just felt weird, without fans. In the European stages now we're going into the Europa League against one of the best teams in Italy in Napoli. That will be a very interesting game. I think it could be one of the games of the Europa League. You never know. I'm just reading that comment then. But now, obviously, Sparta Moscow, tough game. They're all tough games. They deserve to be in the Europa League, so they're in there for a reason.
Like whoever just put that, all three are not very friendly fans, are they? So they're like a bit of a fight. They do.
That's true. Set the baby on.
Is that still going?
Not encouraging that, Ross. Listen,
no, I'm only joking.
we've got the draw there. I think we're all of an opinion that this Napoli and Warsaw would be pretty decent places to get to for away trips. Moscow, a tricky one, but a very culturally amazing place if you get to. But at home, certainly the Napoli game, and I guess like you said, Jamie, there's a few Russians in Leicester. There's certainly a lot of Polish, so it should be an interesting set of home Europa League matches.
I think it will be. We sort of know these teams that last year we didn't really know anything about the other teams, did we? But at least we know these teams. We've heard about Napoli. We've heard about Sparta Moscow, Legia Warsaw. The others last year, Braga, Athens, and who was the other team last year?
Braga, Dynamo, Summit, and
Zagreb, yeah.
Zagreb. Yeah. We didn't know anything about them. At least we know these teams and we know what they're going to be like and what we're going to get. The others, we hadn't got a clue. So I'm looking forward to it. Zoya Luhansk.
I know who's going to be happy, and that's all the guys down at the Peter's Pizzas because they're all Italians, so they're going to be all over the fact that Napoli are coming to Leicester.
I guarantee if we beat Napoli,
absolutely love it.
Guarantee if we beat Napoli or something, they'll probably block our numbers for a day or something.
Yeah, you'll be able to put loads of pizzas fill that day.
Well, I think so. I think we'll be doing a pre-match from Peter's.
Make a bet with them. Say if Leicester win Napoli or something, then you got to give us free pizzas or something. If they win, or something that'd be make a good wager.
Yeah, I'm going to text him straight away. Right, lads. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, Ross.
No worries.
Thanks, Jack, as well, and thanks, Jamie. Thanks for seeing you all. Jake, I'm going to let Jack and Ross just go. Jamie, you're live on Sunday, aren't you?
Yeah, Sunday morning, aftermath show, 9:30. We will review the Norwich game. Hopefully it'll be a 3-pointer. Hopefully we're not going to be disappointed like we were on Monday evening, Tuesday morning. We shall see. So, yes, come and join me at 9:30 Sunday morning.
And you've got a competition that Gray's got involved with, haven't you?
Yes, Gray's he's given me 50 quid to either spend at the Fox's Arms or at the club shop, whichever one comes out first. So, yeah, so 50 quid for whoever wants to spend it at the Foxes or whoever wants to spend it at the club shop. So, everyone's on to a winner.
Fantastic. Thanks, Jamie. We'll see you later.
See you all. Come on, Foxes.
Come on, Foxes. Thanks everybody who's watched. I know it's been a bit of a chaotic one. It always is on these Europa draw ones. Reedy is live tonight at 7:30. So join Reedy and get your views in. We know we can talk about the Europa League draw tonight. And of course, he'll be previewing the trip to Norwich tomorrow. So I think it's going to be a really, really interesting Europa League. And looking forward to hopefully getting to some of those places abroad. See you soon.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, and Hope Against Cancer. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.